Yeah, good evening. So we are discussing regarding to this intellectual property rights. First, I will brief out all these things one more time. So what is this copyrights? Copyrights, what is the total tenure of copyrights? And for what purpose they issue these copyrights? So I told you that first Berne Convention is the convention which talks about these copyrights. Later on we started implementing in India through this Copyright Act. Okay, now. And copyrights are issued for all the type of products means? No. Copyrights are issued for the work which is of original in nature. Okay, now. It should be of any work which is original in nature. So for that such kind of works, copyrights will be issued. So not for any copying like that. So copyrights are not issued for the style of the work. Copyrights are not issued for the quality of the work, but the genuinity of the work. For the genuinity of the work, copyrights will be issued. Next one is the tenure of these copyrights is what means 60 years. So I told you that there are two types of rights are there copyrights. One is literary copyrights will be issued for the literary works. Copyrights are issued for the what we call it as an artistic works. Okay, now for these two things, copyrights will be issued. So tenure of these copyrights is 60 years. Okay, now see after the death of these authors, copyrights will be provided for the 60 years. If it is any artistic work, right from the work means filing of the copyrights application, so it will be given up to the 60 years. So that is what the tenure of these copyrights. Government of India will issue these copyrights. Okay, now, so next one is so copyrights. If there is any infringement of copyrights, what happens? Yes, no doubt that if there is an infringement of copyrights, you have to complain to the concerned police. Police will take care of this infringement of copyrights, and he will initially be punished with 6 months of imprisonment and 50,000 rupees. If it is further continued, the punishment will increase. Okay, now like that. So like that, the copyrights are provided. Is it clear? Okay, now next one is so regarding to this after this copyrights, what is another type of rights means? Industrial rights. What this industrial rights includes? What actually these industrial rights after these copyrights? Understood regarding to this copyrights? Any doubt regarding to this copyrights? Okay, now any doubts related to this? Next one is after these copyrights, there comes the another type of rights are industrial rights. So what actually these industrial rights? Industrial rights includes patent rights, trademark, geographical indications. Other than these geographical indications, another type of rights are industrial designs. Okay, now trade secrets as well as industrial designs are there. And recent intellectual property rights includes semiconductor rights, plant varieties. Okay, now these are also the intellectual property rights what were introduced recently. New type of copyrights. Means are not copyrights, intellectual property rights. So coming to the patent rights. So what type of products the patents are provided? Does the patents are provided for any type of product means? No. Patents are provided for, there are two types of patent rights are there. One is product patent and next one is process patent. For any product, we can give the patent rights. Product patent is there. Process patent is there. Like this for two things, patent can be issued. So does the patent rights is issued for all the type of products means? No. Okay, now, so a particular product should have an innovation. Novelty should be there. New thing should be there in that particular product. It should not be obvious in nature. Obvious means it should not quite common thing. It should be new. It should be of new thing which has a unique features which is not commonly available, and that too it should be useful for the large section of the people. When these conditions matches for such kind of products, patent rights will be issued. Innovativeness should be there in a particular product or a process. If there is an innovativeness, that means non-obvious in nature. That means if it is useful for the large section of the people, then immediately patents will be provided. What is the total tenure of patent? 20 years. So if say for example, if a company has manufactured a particular drug and it has enjoyed a patent right for 20 years, even though after enjoying patent right for 20 years, if the particular company is not able to get their profits or returns back, and they can request the government of India to extend the patent rights further. So if it is a genuine information, means a genuine complaint, then government of India has a capability of extending the patent rights up to 5 years. Maximum limit is 25 years. Okay, now it has patent rights is a limited right. It is not given for a longer tenure, and it is a territorial rights, and it is a statutory right. Means through act we are providing this right, patent right. Okay, now, and next one is regarding to this Patent Act of India. 1970 Patent Act is there. Regarding to this 1970 Patent Act, in India we have introduced two types of clauses regarding to this patent. One is evergreening of patent. Next one is compulsory licensing. Compulsory licensing. Evergreening of patent. Next one is compulsory licensing. These are the two important clauses of Indian Patent Act 1970. So what is these two important clauses mean? Say for example, evergreening of patent, we are strictly prohibiting this evergreening of patent. Once a company has enjoyed the patent rights of 20 years, by doing small changes to the particular product, and they again apply for the patent rights. Okay, now that means monopoly rights. So such kind of things government of India is not encouraging. Okay, now that we call it as an evergreening of patent. If you allow that, what happens means by doing the small changes to the particular product, they will enjoy the patent rights continuously. That will show effect on innovativeness of India. Okay, now we are strictly prohibiting that this evergreening of patents, like showing a old wine in a new bottle. We won't encourage such kind of old wine in a new bottle means. I think now it is clearly understood. Okay, now we won't provide patent rights like that. And next one is compulsory licensing. What is this compulsory licensing means? So this compulsory licensing clause will be used by the government of India in certain circumstances. What are the criteria to designate any drug with a compulsory licensing? So what actually compulsory licensing means? Already, say there is a company known as Bayer's company. That we call it as a Bayer's, B-A-Y-E-R-S, Bayer's company, which belongs to USA. This Bayer's company has developed a drug known as Nexavar drug. Bayer's company, it has developed a drug known as Nexavar drug, which is a cancer drug. Okay, now, the Bayer's company is having a patent right regarding to the particular drug. But in India, this drug is too costly. Many patients, many people are there in India which are suffering with such kind of cancers. but patients are unable to purchase that particular drug. This is one circumstances. This is one criteria. Next one is another criteria is there is an disease outbreak. There is a pandemic situation in India, but drug is not available because of its costliness. Emergency situations are there. We need to protect large number of lives by considering large public interest. So what government of India can do is, in these two circumstances, what government of India can do is, it can call any Indian company and it can give a full rights to the particular Indian company to manufacture the generic version of this particular drug. Okay, now, without consulting the Bayer's company, because Bayer's company is having patent rights now. Without the consult of Bayer's company, when the circumstances exist, what circumstances? The cost of drug is very high. Emergency situations exist in India. Next one is, it is not available for the large section of the people, even though many people are suffering with such kind of diseases. By considering all these three factors, so government of India can call any other company. So in this case study, government of India called a NATCO company to manufacture this particular drug, generic version of this particular drug. Okay, now without consent of Bayer's company. So that we call it as a compulsory licensing. That means government of India has given compulsory license to the NATCO company to manufacture particular drug. Got it, students? Are you getting my point? What I'm saying is, so this is what compulsory licensing means. Does this NATCO company has a capability to enjoy this compulsory licensing throughout the rest of the years? Means no. Once the compulsory licensing has been issued, it can enjoy this compulsory licensing rights only for 3 years. After the 3 years, government of India will again reconsider the situations that exist. If the situations are normalized, they won't go for compulsory licensing. If the situations are prevailing in the same manner, then again they will renew the compulsory licensing for 3 more years. Does this compulsory licensing can be issued for any type of drug? Means no. A particular drug has to complete 3 years of its patent rights. Okay. Say for example, Lexava drug has completed its 3 years of patent rights, then it is eligible for compulsory licensing. If it has not completed 3 years, then it is not eligible for compulsory licensing. Got it, students? So this is what the important points regarding to the Patent Act 1970. So we are not permitting these two things in India, and these sections or clauses are according to the World Trade Organization rules and regulations. We are implementing according to the rules and regulations of World Trade Organization, because World Trade Organization, with the help of World Intellectual Property Rights Organization, is implementing these intellectual property rights throughout the world. In India, Ministry of Industries, with the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, is implementing the intellectual property rights in India, students. So whatever the intellectual property right policy is there, intellectual property right policy 2016 is there, that is reflecting the World Trade Organization's intellectual property rights policies. Many countries are arguing against India to replace these two clauses from the Patent Act 1970, but India is not considering their requests. We don't want to replace this evergreening of patent. We don't want to replace this compulsory licensing. So you may ask question that, so once any company has got patent rights in India, does that particular company can enjoy the patent rights in other countries? Means no, because patent rights are the territorial rights. So it is confined within the territorial limits of India only. If you want to release any drug to any product in other countries, you have to apply for patent rights there, and you have to get the patent rights there. Hence, patent rights are not international rights. Patent rights are territorial rights. Each and every company has to file for the patent rights in the particular countries. Okay, students, that is what regarding to this, what we call it as an patent rights means. Is it clear about these copyrights and patent rights? Any doubt regarding to this? Any doubt regarding to this copyrights as well as patent rights, students? Okay, shall we write? Okay, take heading patent rights. First industrial rights. Take heading first industrial rights. Under that industrial rights, go for patent rights. Right, like this. These rights were introduced in India. These rights were introduced in India. These rights were introduced in India through Indian Patent Act. Through Indian Patent Act 1970. Through Indian Patent Act 1970. Any product or process, if it has to enjoy patent rights, the following criteria should be fulfilled. The following criteria should be fulfilled. First one is novelty. Novelty means what? It should have innovative characteristic features. Uniqueness should be there. Novelty means, right in the bracket, uniqueness. Novelty means uniqueness. Next one is non-obvious in nature. Obvious means which is frequently available, frequently seen. Non-obvious means not commonly available. Non-obviousness. Third one is it should be useful. It should be useful in nature, either in industries or for any practical purpose. It should be useful, students. So these are the three criteria that should be there for particular products to designate within patent rights. Got clarity on this, students? Okay, now next one is types of patents. Utility patent, design patent, plant patent, and reissue of patents. Okay, now here these are the 4 types of patent rights, students. What we have, I told you that patent rights can be given for the process, or patent rights can be given for the product. Okay, now utility patent means which is related to the process or any design like that. Okay, students. Next one is a design patent means for a particular product which has unique characteristics. Plant patent means newly developed plant varieties. So you might have heard about this National Biodiversity Act. Have you heard about this Convention on Biological Diversity? Okay, now, this Convention on Biological Diversity will take care of biological diversity across the world. Okay, now, so that means there is a protocol known as Nagoya Protocol. Nagoya Protocol, which is under the Convention on Biological Diversity, will protect the genetical diversity as well as biological diversity across the world. Got it, students? So it is one part of what we call it as patent rights. Okay, in India also, we are controlling the biopiracy, students. Biopiracy means so the thefting of India's biological resources and applying for the patent rights. Okay, so India has turmeric plant varieties. India has neem variety of plants. Regarding to these two varieties, US people has applied for the patent rights. Okay, and when they applied for the patent rights from India, we have shown it to the world WTO. These kind of products are already existing in nature in India, and we have stopped issuing the patent right against those plants. Like this, regarding to this, India is one of the mega biodiversity countries. We have wide variety of plant varieties. If you are able to utilize these plant varieties in a useful manner, it will be useful for the development of the country. If other people are thefting our natural resources, if they are applying for the patent rights, does it is useful for Indian growth and development? No, no. So we want to control biopiracy activities. Hence, National Biodiversity Act was implemented in India, and this act controls the what means biopiracy related issues, which is part of the patent rights. Okay, friends. So we will protect our biological resources. We will protect our genetical resources, what are there within the territorial limits of India, by issuing this what means plant patents. Okay, now, what is reissuing of patents? So as I told you that already a particular product has enjoyed the patent rights. It has completed its tenure. And if you are applying for again for the patent rights, there should be a novelty in that, there should be non-obviousness in that, and it should be useful for a large section of the people. If these three criteria matches, and again reissuing of patent is possible. Got clarity, students? That is what the types of patent, students. Any doubt up to this? Example of, see, for example of utility patent means what means? We are manufacturing an insulin. From that artificially manufactured insulin, we call it as an humulin. Every country in the world will manufacture these insulin, students, artificially. But each and every country has its own process or own mechanism. Okay, now, no, that means all these countries doesn't have a similar type of process. They have different process. So that different processes which we are having can be patented. No other company should manufacture the insulin or humulin in the same manner. It has to use another mechanism to manufacture this insulin. That we call it as an utility patent or process patent. Are you getting it, students? Is it clear now? Okay, now shall we write it? Okay, now next one is utility and plant patents are granted for 20 years. Utility and plant patents are granted for 20 years. Next one is design patents are granted for 14 to 15 years. Design patents are granted for 14 to 15 years. Okay, next one is overall product or process patent. Overall product or process patent. Overall product or process patent tenure is 20 years. Product or process patent tenure is 20 years. Okay, next one is Patent Act 1970. Patent Act 1970 has following two important clauses. Following two important clauses. One is evergreening of patent. Evergreening of patent. Next one is compulsory licensing. Next one is compulsory licensing. Compulsory licensing. So first one is Section 3D of Indian Patent Act. Section 3D of Indian Patent Act talks about this evergreening of patent. Talks about this evergreening of patents. Talks about this evergreening of patent. Evergreening of patent. That means it doesn't allow any corporate products or services for patenting repeatedly. Without novelty, comma non-obviousness and usefulness. Okay, now next one is compulsory licensing. Take it in compulsory licensing. It is a permission granted by the government of India. It is the permission granted by the government of India. Permission granted by the government of India to the entities to use, manufacture, import or sell, a patent invention, import or sell a patent invention without the patent owner's consent. Without the patent's owner consent. India is using this compulsory licensing. India is using this compulsory licensing clause. India is using this compulsory licensing clause under the following circumstances. Under the following circumstances. Under the following circumstances. First one is national emergencies. National emergencies. Next one is extreme urgency. Extreme urgency. Next one is anti-competitive practices. Anti-competitive practices. Anti-competitive practices. Okay, students. Is it clear up to this? Is it clear up to this regarding to this compulsory licensing? Okay, no? Any doubt? Okay, no? Right. Special conditions related to this. Cost. Okay, no? Anti-competitive practice means cost. If the cost of the particular drug is very high, when a common man is unable to afford it, then you can take the decision. You're getting my point. Okay, no? Any doubt other than this? Okay, next one. Compulsory licensing can be issued. Compulsory licensing can be issued against a patented product, drug, against a patented drug, against a patented drug, only after completing 3 years of its patent rights. Only after completing 3 years of its patent rights. Okay, now, next one is Government of India can issue compulsory licensing. Can issue compulsory licensing only for 3 years. Only for 3 years. Based on the circumstances. Based on the circumstances existing. Circumstances existing. It may further continue. It may further continue for 3 more years. It may further continue for 3 more years. 3 more years. Or it may cancel. Or it may cancel it. Okay, no? So extreme urgency means whenever unforeseen situations exist, whenever pandemic situations exist, when large section of people are suffering with such kind of diseases, that we call it as an extreme urgency. Done, students? Is it clear? So this is what regarding to this compulsory licensing means. These are the two important clauses of what we call it as an Indian Patent Act 1970, students. Okay, now write like this. So this is what regarding to compulsory licensing and evergreening of patent. Start writing with a para. Patent rights. Patent rights are of territorial rights. Are of territorial rights. Comma, statutory right. Statutory right with a limited time period. With a limited time period. Okay, no? Territorial rights means it is confined to within the territorial limits of India. So we cannot enjoy the patent rights by taking in a particular country, by taking the patent rights. The same rights are not applicable in other countries. Hence we call it as a territorial rights. Statutory right means what? To act. We are protecting it. Indian Patent Act 1970. And limited period, limited time period. So what is the time period of these patents? 20 years. In exceptional cases, they may extend up to the grace period of 5 years. In exceptional cases. Got it, friends? So that is what regarding to this patent rights of India means. Got clarity on this? Any doubt regarding to this? Case studies I have clearly mentioned it in the PDF. Go through this PDF. Okay, now what are the case studies are there? Okay, now? So Bayer's companies compulsory licensing was issued against this, given to the Natco Pharma, and Bayer's company which has manufactured an Nexavar drug. Got it, friends? So this is what one important case study regarding to this compulsory licensing. If this what is the major drawback of this compulsory licensing means? If we started issuing this compulsory licensing, what happens means the pharma companies, when they manufacture the new drug, they are scared to release these new drugs into the Indian market. When they are not releasing the drugs into the Indian market, so when there is a new types of diseases or critical diseases, to treat such kind of diseases with a new version of drugs, it becomes very difficult for us. Are you getting it, friends? So US or any other country will develop continuously the new drugs for particular diseases now. So that new drug should enter into the Indian market. Then only we can save the lives of the people. By utilizing the drugs, we can control the diseases of the people. If you are unable to control this, if you are unable to, if you are using this compulsory licensing repeatedly, does this product, that these companies will launch the product in India, student? Okay, no. So they can't launch these products into India. So then it becomes problematic for India only. So that is the drawback regarding to this compulsory licensing. Got clarity on this? Okay, no? So that is. Next one is after this. What are the other types of rights means? Geographical indications. Take it in. Geographical indications. What is this geographical indication means? Geographical indication. The name itself is there, indicating a particular product through geographical location. There are approximately 470 products are there. Geographical indication products are there. Geographical indications. Why Government of India is issuing these geographical indications? No doubt that it is according to the rules of WIPO, World Intellectual Property Rights Organization. Friends. World Intellectual Property Rights is also implementing these geographical indications. Indication means indicating a particular product with geographical locations. Are you getting my point, friends? Okay, now, so regarding to this geographical location indications, what is the benefit of these geographical indications? By implementing this geographical indication, what we are trying to implement in India? What benefits we are going to get in India by implementing these geographical indications? What benefit we get, friends? Promoting market. Okay, how we are promoting the market regarding the particular product? How we are promoting the market with a particular product? So first thing is, in the name of geographical location, we are indicating the particular product which is of qualitative in nature. Is it right or not? Yes. So when we are indicating the particular product in the name of geographical locations, that means quality of the particular product is ensured there. And that too, people or industries which are involved in manufacturing that particular product for many generations, their interests are protected from the third parties. No third parties or middlemen should manufacture the similar kind of products in the name of that particular geographical locations. That is one thing, students. So when these two things are there, obviously customers will purchase the particular product nationally, internationally. Many tourists will come to India, students, every year. Are we allowing these tourists to roam freely in India? Okay, no. What we are doing is we are calling the tourists to come to India. For each and every step they are making in India, we will charge it, not directly, indirectly. We will bring their emotions out. We'll catch their emotions by showing different qualitative products what are available in India. If they are visiting to the particular place, they will come across these geographical indications or not. If they go to the Darjeeling and they will get an idea of Darjeeling tea, they will purchase that particular product. If they go to the Rajasthan, blue ware pottery of Rajasthan is a unique product. They will purchase this blue ware pottery. If they go to another place, Kolhapuri chappal, they will purchase that. They will wear this chappal in other countries. Like this brand will be promoted, chick sound will be there. No other chappals will give that kind of sound. When you are wearing this chappal and when you are walking on the floor, so everybody's attention, you are grabbing it or not. No chappal will use such kind of attention. That is a geographical indication product in India. Okay, Banaras sarees. Okay, like this. There are different types of wide variety of products are there, which are qualitative in nature, which was indicated with geographical locations. Through that, we are ensuring the quality to the national as well as international customers. Like this, we will catch their potentiality. So when we are doing like that, our foreign exchange reserves will increase or not? Yes. If it is a winter season, many lakhs of birds will migrate to India. We'll show different types of birds and we'll make them to take the pictures. And for every snapshot, we'll charge it. Okay, now they have to purchase the batteries, they have to purchase the reel. Okay, now so many things will be there. They have to purchase the ticket of the concerned particular locations before seeing it. So we are charging like this. Are we getting foreign exchange reserves or not? Yes. Foreign currency or not? Okay, now we can enhance our foreign exchange reserves like that. So that is the basic idea of this, what we call it as geographical indications. So for what type of products geographical indications will be provided? I told you that approximately 470 products are there currently which are tagged with geographical indications. Okay, the first product that was given geographical indication tag in India is Darjeeling tea. So what type of products can be tagged? Does all the products can be tagged? Agricultural products can be tagged. Can we tag agricultural products or not? Darjeeling tea is an agricultural product. Neelambur tea is an agricultural product. Onions, white onions of Maharashtra is an agricultural product which was tagged with geographical indications. What is students? That is what. And next one is other than these agricultural products. Food products can be tagged or not? Yes, food products can be tagged. Okay, now next one is other than these food products. Textiles are tagged with geographical indications. Manufactured products are tagged with geographical indications. Like this, natural products, agricultural products, manufactured products can be tagged with geographical indications. What is the tenure of this geographical indication? 10 years. And it can be renewed after every 10 years. Got it, students? That is what regarding to this geographical indication means. Done? Shall we write regarding to this? Any doubt regarding to this or previous one? Okay, now write like this. Geographical indication. It is an indication. It is an indication given to the particular product. Given to the particular product. Originating from a definite geographical territory. Originating from the definite geographical territory. Geographical territory. It is used to identify. It is used to identify agricultural products, food products. Food products. Next one is manufactured goods. Manufactured goods. Manufactured goods. Okay, next one is benefits of geographical indications. Benefits of geographical indication. First benefit is ensuring quality to the customers. Ensuring quality to the customers nationally, internationally. Ensuring quality to the customers nationally, internationally. Next one is prohibiting the duplication of the particular product. Prohibiting the duplication of the particular product. Prohibiting the duplication of the particular product. Duplication of the particular product. Next one is another one is what means protecting the families or industries. Protecting the families or industries involved in manufacturing of that particular product. Involved in manufacturing of that particular products. Manufacturing of that particular product. Manufacturing of that particular product. Okay, now this is what the benefits regarding to this geographical indications. Okay, now next one is another one is tenure. Tenure. Maximum tenure is 10 years. Maximum tenure is 10 years. It can be renewed after every 10 years. It can be renewed after every 10 years. It can be renewed after every 10 years. Next one is in India, geographical indication registrations. In India, geographical indication registrations is administered by the Geographical Indication of Goods Act 1999. Geographical Indication of Goods Act 1999. 1999. At international level, World Trade Organization, WTO, under TRIPS means trade related intellectual property rights. Under TRIPS, trade related intellectual property rights, is implementing these geographical indications. The first product that was designated with geographical indication in India is Darjeeling tea. Currently there are 478 GI products. 478 GI products. Okay, students, that is what regarding to this geographical indications means. Complete information regarding the geographical indications, students. Any doubt regarding to this? So at international level, who is taking care of this intellectual property rights? WTO. Under what they are implementing this WTO? Under WTO there is an WIPO, World Intellectual Property Right Organization. This World Intellectual Property Rights Organization is implementing intellectual property rights through TRIPS, trade related intellectual property rights. And within India, who is taking care of this intellectual property rights? Majority of the intellectual property rights is taken care by Ministry of Industries. Are you getting it, students? Ministry of Industries is taking care of this intellectual property rights. Under this Ministry of Industries, there is a Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion. This Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion is taking care of intellectual property rights in India, students. Are you getting it? So internationally, WTO. Within India, it is industries. Got it? Just don't write. Listen. Okay, now I will give you this point at certain wherever I can means it is it fits correctly. I will dictate there itself. Okay, now? So this is what the clarity regarding to this ones means. Whatever the intellectual property rights that we are implementing in India, that is par with the international rights. We are not going against them. We are implementing the same things what they are implementing in WTO. Done, friends? That is what geographical indications means. Quality, geographical location. Okay, now quality as well as geographical origin. We need to protect the particular product. We need to indicate the particular product based on its origin only. No, based on the quality only, based on the priority only, we will indicate it. Okay, now. So white onions are cultivated everywhere, but the basic origin is from Maharashtra. Pashmina wool will be developed in other areas of Jammu and Kashmir also. Pashmina wool. Okay, now, but it is located in basically from Jammu. We will give the tag. We will tag the particular product based on its location like that. Got clarity, friends? Uniqueness is there. Quality will be there. You know. So that is next one is another one is after this geographical indications. Next one is industrial designs. What actually is industrial designs? Or what actually is trademark? First we will write about trademark. Take it in trademark. Okay, what is this trademark? Trademark will be given for what? Trademark is a brand name, friends. Okay, any brand will be protected as a part of trademark. So once the brand means definitely it is a trademark. Trademark we can designate, we can say it as a brand. Okay, now, why we should give the trademark? Same, similar to like geographical indication, trademark has a tenure of 10 years, no doubt in that. So what is the use of this trademark? So to avoid the duplication, providing guarantee of services for what you are investing. Services are products. So you know that iPhone 16 is 1,50,000 rupees. With okay 1,60,000 rupees. Okay. Now. So but you know that with 20,000 also you are getting a phone, but you will purchase only iPhone. So why? Why means half Byte and Apple is a brand in India. Okay, now. So when you are using that iPhone, what happens? Your standards, living standards has been enhanced. You feel that your living standards have been enhanced, but because you are using a branded product. That too, whatever the money you have invested, you are getting back in the form of quality. Is it right or not? Are you getting back in the form of quality or not? Yes. That means quality is ensured. And by giving the trademark to the particular product, it will further promote the particular product. How? You may get a question that how it promotes the particular product means. Same Apple product you take. Once you purchase Apple phone, you won't keep it in the pocket now. You will display it. Why you will display it? That means why you will showcase it? Because it enhances your symbol of status in the society. Hence you will display it. Is it right or not? Will you display it or not? Same. That is what. That means the Apple iPhone brand is promoted or not. And by seeing you, rest of the people will get an idea to purchase the same product. Okay, now, one more example I will take. Bullet. Okay, now, there are a lot of bikes in India. Why only Bullet will be purchased? Sound. Sound of the Bullet will use a royalty. It will enhance your symbol of status. Okay, now when you are going in a Bullet, okay, now everybody you can grab the attention of surrounding people. No other bike will give such kind of this attention. Is it right or not? It's a brand. So hence you will purchase that for that sound only. It is protected under a trademark. No other company should manufacture the bike with the same sound. Is it right or not? Okay, now, that kind of things. Quality will be ensured. And next one is what? No duplication of that particular product. If trademark is not there, what happens? If trademark is not there, what happens? Duplication of the products will be there. The same Apple phone, if it was released today from the Apple company, by tomorrow the same product, duplicate product will be available in the Karol Bagh market. Okay, now, so with less cost, that means companies who are manufacturing such kind of products, companies which are providing quality of services are affected or not. That is like cheating the people. In the name of that particular brand, we are cheating the people. If you see the Apple, it was Byton on left side, and they may release a Byton of Apple on the right side. It seems to be similar in nature. Is it right or not? So like that. Colors, symbols, names cannot be copied once it was registered under the trademark. Got it, friends? That is what regarding to the trademark means. I think you might have understood clearly. Okay, na? So next one is, shall we write it? So in India, we are protecting this trademark under what means? Trademark Act 1999. Okay, na? So one more point here. Regarding to the trademark products, don't write that use of trademark products enhances the symbol of status. It means enhances the status, living standards. Don't write this point. I gave you that. That is one type of indication what we think. Is it right or not? For that purpose only we will purchase brand products. Some people are seems to be like a brand boy or brand girl. Okay, na? Every time they purchase only branded products. They won't see other products because they feel that there is a quality there. Okay, na? To act, what is the act that we are providing this quality, ensuring the quality? Trademark Act 1999. Okay, na? Make a note of this. Trademark in India. Trademark in India governed by Trademark Act 1999. Trademark Act 1999. Trademark is popularly known as brand name. Trademark is popularly known as brand name. Trademark may be of word signature. Trademark may be of word signature, comma name, comma device, comma labels. Word signature, comma name, device, label, numerals or combination of colors. Combination of colors. Next one is trademark distinguishes. Trademark distinguishes the original products from the other. Original products from the others. It may be of product or it may be of services. Students. Trademark is not only related to the particular product; it is related to services also. Okay, now is it clear? Services means vision. Vision. If you take the logo of vision or name, it is protected under an trademark. No other institute should use the same color combinations or word phrase similar to like that. Are you getting it, students? So that is what we call it as a trademark. Now, what is the benefit of this trademark? We're getting benefits of trademark. Benefits of trademark. First one is it identifies the goods or services. It identifies the goods and services at its origin. Goods and services at its origin. Next one is it guarantees its unchanged quality. It guarantees its unchanged quality. Next one is it advertises goods and services. It advertises goods and services. It advertises goods and services. Next one is it creates an image for goods and services. It creates an image for goods and services. It creates an image for goods and services. So these are the benefits of what we call it as a trademark. Got clarity, friends? And next one is tenure. Tenure is what? How many years of tenure is there? 10 years of tenure is there, right? Tenure is 10 years. Tenure is 10 years. And we can renew this tenure for every 10 years. It can be renewable for any number of years. And it can be renewable for any number of years. It can be renewable for any number of years. So that is what regarding to the trademark. The basic nature of trademark is what means, friends? It will distinguish the original goods from the other goods. Okay, now it doesn't allow the duplication of the goods. It ensures quality to the consumers. So that is what regarding to this trademark. Quality of services, quality of products. Done. Okay, now here one more. I want to make you aware of this clarification regarding to this. One more clarification, students. Last class, some students have raised a doubt regarding to this artificial intelligence in health sector. I made a statement that artificial intelligence without reports, without testings, without testing and scanning reports, it will diagnose the diseases. This is what the statement I have mentioned in the notes. So whatever the statement I gave you in the notes is correct, students. So how means, listen, if it is normal human doctors, they have to go for testing, blood or urine test or any other scanning test, they have to go for it. So in this artificial intelligence, what happens means, artificial intelligent robots will avoid conventional testing mechanisms. So it doesn't depend upon the blood test. It doesn't depend upon the what we call it as a manual scannings like that. Because artificial intelligence robot itself will go for its own testing. It will go for its own testings, either blood or either scanning. There is no need of conventional methods what we are using currently. All these conventional manual methods can be overcome with the help of artificial intelligence. That is what the meaning of that. Conventional tests can be avoided by developing what we call it as an artificial intelligent robots. Artificial intelligence in health set. That is the meaning of that point, students. Are you getting my point? Okay, is it clear now? Shall I proceed to the other intellectual property rights? Okay. How it is threat to an individual privacy. If you go to any lab, if any person go to a particular lab in your living area, so if a person is diagnosed with cancer, if a person is diagnosed with HIV, this tested person who has tested this doesn't remain calm, na? He will start propagating it. So privacy of the concerned person will be lost or not? In conventional testing, this is the problem. In case of artificial intelligent robot, that privacy will be protected. So artificial intelligent robot can't propaganda such kind of things, na? But it will openly say to you that you have such kind of thing. Okay, na? You have to do the propaganda on your own. Okay, na? So have such kind of diseases like that. Okay, but there the self privacy of the particular person will be protected. In this manner, it can be protected. So privacy means in case of so if it see this, the question is in recent mains examination, how this artificial intelligent robot is threat to the privacy of an individuals. If it is diagnosed in an alone manner, means artificial intelligent robot. So it is protecting the privacy of the concerned people. If it is diagnosing in an open manner, robot doesn't have any feelings now. We should not say this information in front of these many people until unless if we give a commands. Robot doesn't have such kind of feelings or emotions or like that. It openly says that you have a particular disease. Then it is a threat to the privacy. Okay, it depends upon the circumstances. It depends upon the inputs that we give it to the robot. You know, like that you can justify that particular stand. Okay, anything other than this? Shall I take this industrial designs? So regarding this industrial design, anything can be protected, students. Okay, now, industrial design means two-dimensional designs, three-dimensional designs can be protected. Okay, now, we want to protect the design of the particular product, shape of the particular product. So if I keep a particular product, say for example, if I take a bench car and I kept this product far away from you, but from the larger distance, can you identify a particular car which belongs to the particular company or not? Are you able to recognize it or not? Yes. Why? Because why you are able to recognize the design of the particular company is unique in nature. Like this, every company has its own two-dimensional and three-dimensional designs. Every phone has its own design. It has its own structure. That design has to be protected. So that will be protected under what means industrial designs and trade secrets. Okay, now, some trades, they should be maintained in a secret manner. Trade secrecy is now and then is very important. Trade secrecy means what means any software or any drugs, what raw material what we are manufacturing, that has to be maintained in a secret manner. That information should not be disclosed. It should not be brought in an open manner. So trade secrets are also the very important thing. Okay, for what type of products this industrial designs are given? I told you that two-dimensional, three-dimensional products are there. Means color patterns of a particular product can be protected here. The original shape, surface of the particular product can be protected here. Or getting it, surface shape, structural design, color combinations of a particular product, either in a two-dimensional manner or either in a three-dimensional manner. Okay, jewelries, ornaments will be there now. Shape of that ornaments, design of the ornaments can be protected through these industrial designs. Okay, now, any manufactured product, car, it may be of mobile phone, it may be of any other industrial designs, can be protected as a part of this. What is the tenure of this industrial design means? 10 years. And after completing the 10 years, we can extend it for any number of, means we can renew it for 10 years again and again like that. So that is what regarding to this industrial designs means. Every industry has its own design. We have to protect. Say for example, recently we started focusing on many new technologies as a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Okay, now, and when we are developing new technologies or new products as a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat, we should protect that innovations and inventions are not. Yes, innovations and inventions should be protected. For that, they are giving this, what we call it as an industrial designs. India is developing many semiconductors. We need to protect the semiconductor designs. As a part of semiconductor mission, we are developing semiconductors. So that is protected under the Semiconductor Design Act. For that, we brought this separate Semiconductor Design Act. Okay, now, India is trying to develop new plant varieties, hybrid varieties. For that, we brought plant varieties. But students, every product which is developing under Atmanirbhar Bharat, okay, now, we are trying to protect those products. When we protect such kind of products, then only innovativeness and invention can be promoted. Got it, students? So that is what regarding this industrial design. Take it in industrial design. In India, these are governed by the Design Act 2000. The Design Act 2000. Design Act 2000. It includes industrial design. It includes two-dimensional or three-dimensional features. Two-dimensional or three-dimensional features. That means two-dimensional features such as patterns, lines and color combinations. Color combinations. Three-dimensional designs includes surface of an article as well as the shape of an articles. Okay, next one is products that are protected under industrial designs are under industrial designs are first one is industry products as well as handicrafts. Industry products and handicrafts. Next one is household goods. Next one is lighting equipments. Jewelry. Electronic devices. Next one is textiles. Next one is tenure. What is the tenure of this industrial design? 10 years. Tenure of industrial designs is 10 years. So that is what regarding to this industrial design. Trademarks. Next one is industrial design. Next one is geographical indications. Next one is patent rights. These comes under the industrial property rights. Basically, intellectual property rights are of two types. One is copyrights. Next one is industrial rights. These are the two things. Along with this, upcoming version of intellectual property rights or newly introduced intellectual property rights includes what means semiconductor rights. And next one is plant variety protectants. Okay, so write this flowchart like this. Take heading semiconductor rights. Take heading semiconductor rights. Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. And this Semiconductor Integrated Circuits Layout Design Authority or Act. Layout Design Act was developed. Under this act, Semiconductor Integrated Circuits Layout Design Authority was established, which protects what is the use of this act and what is the use of this authority means. So India is manufacturing different types of semiconductors now. Designs of the semiconductor products. Such means that means what? Designs of the semiconductor products means what? What are the different types of semiconductor related technologies? That is microprocessing chips. Designs will be protected. Lightning technologies. Designs will be protected. Display technologies. Designs will be protected like that. Okay, no? Protection. Protects what means? Right, like this. Microprocessing chips. Transistor designs. Lightning technology designs. Next one is display technology designs. Display technologies designs. Okay, so these are the things that are protected. Protection is given for how many years means 10 years. Tenure of this semiconductor designs is 10 years. So no other company should copy this concerned designs or what we call it as can copy this. Whatever the originality is there, that will be protected as a part of this rights students. Okay, no? So that is what regarding to this semiconductors design, which is implementing under Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology students. Got it? Shall we take a break? Okay, no? Take a break. After the break, we'll discuss plant variety protectants. Next one is plant variety protectants. Yes. What is that? A reissue patent means, I told you now. What is a reissue of patent means? Once after enjoying the patent rights, again when we are going for the patent right, so when these three criteria matches, that is novelty, non-obviousness, and next one is usefulness. When these three things matches, they will reissue the patent rights. That is what a reissuing of patent rights means. Done? Any doubt other than this? So while you are reading some books regarding to the copyrights, in some books it was mentioned as 50 years, in some books it was mentioned as 60 years. Both are correct. Okay, now why both are correct means, if it is for a literary work, 60 years. If it is for artistic works, it is 60 years. If it is for performers, it is 50 years. Performance means drama, dance, for any performance, Lifespan, what is the copyright tenure is 50 years. In that case, it is both the ways we can justify it. Are you getting it, students? These exceptional points also I will give you this. Okay, now, if you want any information, directly go to the intellectual property rights websites of India. Every information is available there regarding to this intellectual property rights. Got it? Are you listening, students? Okay, now? So there is a question from online. What and who will give punishment if any other country uses the patents of semiconductor of India? Then you have to complain it to the World Trade Organization. When you complain it to the World Trade Organization will take care of things regarding to this, which is according to the rules and regulations, they will go through that. Okay, now? Trade secrets means what I will tell you that I will make you to write there also related to these things. Got clarity, students? Okay, now remember when you are reading any book, if there is a copyright tenure of 50 years maximum, if it is a copyright tenure of 60 years maximum, think that both are correct. Got it? Some books they have mentioned like that, some books they have mentioned like this. So that is the point here. And when you are reading with any patent rights, grace period of 5 years will be their tenure. In exceptional cases, they will give this grace period of 5 years tenure. In case of what we call it as an industrial designs also, sometimes they will go for the grace period like this. There are certain exceptions like this. I will give you that exceptions. Okay, now first we will complete the basic structure, then I will make you to write these exceptions. Got clarity? Okay, now right. Take heading. We will write here also the flowchart so that you can easily remember those things. Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. Plant varieties. Main heading is plant varieties. Protection of plant variety and farmer rights Act 2001. Under this, protection of plant variety and farmer rights authority was established. Farmer rights authority was established. So what it protects, or what this authority will do, confers rights to breeders, researchers, and farmers. Rights to the breeders, researchers, and farmers. If any new plant variety was developed, so that new plant varieties were protected under the Protection of Plant Variety and Farmer Rights Act 2001. Under this, what is the organization authority that was established? Protection of Plant Variety and Farmer Rights Authority was established. Okay, now, tenure. What is the tenure of this? No, what we call it as plant varieties. So who will get this protection? Breeders will get the protection, researchers will get the protection, and farmers will get the protection. So this. So Protection of Plant Variety and Farmer Right Act 2001 confers rights to the breeders, researchers, and farmers over their plant varieties. Okay, for that purpose only, authority was established. What is this tenure? There are different tenures are there regarding to this. If it is for trees and vines, vines means plants which climb on other plants. Climbers, not vine means not that one. Not that vine. This vine is different. Grapes, vine. Okay, grapes, vine means a grape plant which climbs. Okay, so that is what. How many years it will be given protection means 18 years. For other crops, 15 years. For extant varieties means which is not easily frequently cultivated. Okay, now, such kind of things they will given protection for 15 years. Like this, different protections are there regarding under these plant variety protections. So all we need is that particular genetical varieties, that means genes, that particular biological variety should not be exploited. Okay, now, say for example, BT cotton. BT cotton is a newly developed plant variety. In the name of BT, many companies will develop the seeds and they will try to sell out the seeds. Okay, now, if there is no quality in that seeds, ultimately it shows effect on what? Farmers. Farmers will be affected or not? Yes. To protect such kind of illegal activities. So they are implementing this plant variety protection rights norms. Okay, now, so that is the main object of this rights. Make a note of this tenure. Duration of protection of registered varieties. Duration of protection of registered varieties. Registered varieties is different from different crops. Is different from different crops. For example, for trees and vines, it is 18 years. Trees and vines, vines means climbers. For other crops, it is 15 years. For extant varieties, it is 15 years. For extant varieties, it is 15 years. Extant means which are not frequently cultivated. Which are not frequently cultivated. Extant varieties. Examples of extant varieties. It differs from area to area, friends, or country to country. So some crops we won't cultivate in India. So like that, if you take this mustard, palm oil kind of palm oil crops, like such kind of things. Okay, now, so what are the crops that we are not cultivating in India? So such kind of crops we call it as an extant varieties, or which we have not cultivated since from the past 1 or 2 years, like that. Such kind of crops we call it as an extant varieties. So this is what plant variety protection rights norms. That is the semiconductor rights. Plant variety protection rights are the newly introduced intellectual property rights norms. Take heading points to be remembered. Points to be remembered. Copyrights for authors and producers. For authors and producers is for 60 years. Okay, no? Write in the bracket lifetime plus 60 years. Lifetime plus 60 years. Okay, no? For performers, lifetime for 50 years plus lifetime plus 50 years. Lifetime plus 50 years. Next one is industrial designs. Industrial designs. Tenure is 10 years. In exceptional case, it can be increased up to 5 more years. 5 more years. Patent rights. Patent rights can be extended for 5 more years. Can be extended for 5 more years. If a particular manufacturing company is not able to get its investment back. Manufacturing companies is unable to get its investments back. Unable to get its investments. Okay, trade secret means confidential information having commercial value. Trade secret means confidential information having commercial value. There is no limited duration for this. There is no limited duration for this. Next one is at international level. At international level, World Trade Organization, with the help of World Intellectual Property Rights, Organization, World Intellectual Property Rights Organization is implementing this intellectual property rights is implementing this intellectual property rights across India. Is implementing this intellectual property rights across India, across the world, not in India, across the world. In India, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. India, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, with the help of Department for Promotion of Industry, Department for Promotion of Industry and Industrial Trade. Department for Promotion of Industry and not industrial trade, students, it is internal trade. Sorry. Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade is implementing the intellectual property rights. Implementing the intellectual property rights. Okay, no? So this is what all about this intellectual property rights. So recently, generally there is an intellectual property right policy 2016, and recently there is some amendments. There is an updated information regarding to this intellectual property rights policy 2016. Basic information of this policy I have covered thoroughly in the notes now. All the information related to these amendments, what they have done in the intellectual property rights policy 2016. So I have covered it, all the information, except a few aims and objectives like that. Basic information. Remaining all the things I have covered it in the class, and everything is there in the notes. Got it, students? Just go through this intellectual property rights policy 2016. I will forward that information also. Whatever the current updated information is there, I will forward that information. So you can go through that, whatever the recent amendment that are made to the intellectual property rights policy 2016. Okay. So I will forward the list of geographical indications, whatever are there, related to the agriculture, related to the textile industries. So in which state they have designated it in 2023 and 24. What are the new products that have been designated under geographical indication? Total 478 list is there. Na? Total list I will forward to you. Okay. Now, so go through that list of what we call it as geographical indications. There is no need of remembering all those things. Whatever the current updated is there, you can go through that. Just you have to be in a position to identify that what actually it is. So that is what regarding to this intellectual property rights ones. IPRs total. Any doubt? You can ask me. Otherwise, I will start with last topic, that is nanotechnology. So go through that. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Means until the information relevance is there, we will protect it. We won't bring that particular information outside. So formulas. Are you getting it? Okay. Now, say for example, you might have seen the soft drinks now. So thumbs up. Okay. Now, so that trade formulas are maintained in a secrecy manner. Okay. Now, they won't disclose that information. Okay. Now, so that is what regarding this. So next, shall I start with nanotechnology? Okay. Now, take heading nanotechnology. Recently, regarding to this nanotechnology, there is a news in the newspaper. This time they have given a Nobel Prize for the nanotechnology product. So what is that nanotechnology product means? Quantum dots. So what is this quantum dots? I will explain you that clearly. Okay. Now, first before that, I will give you information regarding this nanotechnology. Nano means what? Means 10 to the power of minus 9 size. So why we are focusing on this particular size, which is invisible to the human eye? So if to do research at particular size, 10 to the power of minus 9 size, it is very difficult or not? Yes, it is very difficult, no doubt in that. So even though it is very difficult in nature, why we have selected particular size, that is 10 to the power of minus 9, that we call it as an nano size or dwarf size. So why we have done like this means, so at particular 10 to the power of minus 9 size, atoms, molecules and supramolecules, what we are seeing, means macromolecules, what we are seeing now is different. At that particular size, they are behaving differently. That means scientists at 10 to the power of minus 9 size, they have identified a new world where all these atoms and molecules are behaving in a different manner. Say for example, I told that conductors, semiconductors, insulators exist in nature, but superconductors doesn't exist in nature. In other planets, they have identified the natural sources of superconductors, but on the Earth, we have not yet identified the natural source of superconductor. If you take mercury at a particular critical temperatures to the 10 to the power of minus 9 size, at a 10 to the power of minus 9 size, at a particular critical temperature, this mercury is behaving like an, what means? Superconductor, where it is showing zero resistance. Like this, many metals are there at a critical temperatures, at a particular temperatures, they are behaving in a different manner, what they behave generally. So that unique characters, we want to exploit it. Not exploit, we want to use it. It is not an exploitation, it is an utilization. We want to utilize these unique characters. We want to develop different applications regarding to this. Already we have developed different applications from this. So you might have seen this touch screens, edge mobiles. These are all the technologies of result of technologies of nanotechnology only. Okay, now, like this, we are identifying different products where we are using in different areas. Nanotechnology is multidisciplinary in nature as well as interdisciplinary in nature. Okay, now I told you that nanotechnology is multidisciplinary. What is multidisciplinary means? Nanotechnology will be used in health sector. Nanotechnology will be used in energy sector. Nanotechnology will be used in agriculture sector. Nanotechnology can be used in the anyway, everywhere we are using these nanotechnologies, manufacturing sector, everywhere we are using this. So having applications in a wider range, we call it as a multidisciplinary nature. And what is interdisciplinary means? Say for example, I will take you the recent example of quantum dots. What actually these quantum dots? Quantum dots are nothing but the semiconducting materials. These semiconducting materials are used in a multidisciplinary manner. The same semiconducting materials are used in an interdisciplinary manner. That is quantum dots. That means it is used in the health sector. It is used in the electricity sector. Both the ways we can use the same quantum dots. Like this, when we are using the similar type of materials in wider range of sectors, that we call it as an interdisciplinary nature. So that interdisciplinary nature and multidisciplinary nature is possible in case of what we call it as an nanotechnology. Hence we are focusing on this nanotechnology and its products. That we call it as a nanoscience or dwarf science we call it as. Okay, now, next one is regarding to this nanotechnology. So how we can produce these nanotechnology products? And in nanotechnology, what type of properties are changing? Does only the physical properties of the atoms and molecules changes? Does only the chemical properties of the atoms and molecules changes? Is there is a change in biological properties? Means almost all the properties like physical properties, chemical properties, biological property, optical properties, every property of a particular molecule or atoms are changing. This change, we want to use it in a multidisciplinary manner as well as an interdisciplinary manner. So in nanotechnology, for manufacturing of different types of products, they are using two types of methods. What is the two types of method means? Top-down approach. Next one is bottom-up approach. Top-down approach. Next one is bottom-up approach. What is this top-down approach or bottom-up approach? Top-down approach means large molecules or heavy substances. Large substances categorized into the means converted into simpler substances. Simpler substances. What is heavy and large substances into the simpler substances means? For example, if you take a graphite is made up of different layers, 7 to 8 layers of carbon atoms. Generally, graphite is an allotrope of what? Carbon. It is made up of carbon. So what in nanotechnology we will do in nanotechnology by using this top-down approach means we will separate each and every layer of this carbon atoms. Like this, we will bring the two-dimensional structure of the carbon atom in a separate. We will separate each and every layer of the graphite. That single layer of graphite, what we have separated out, we call it as an graphene. We call it as an graphene like this. That is what top-down approach means. Got clarity, students? Okay, now. So now we are using this graphene in many sectors. Everywhere we are using this graphene, students. Touch screens, edge mobiles, lighting technologies, display technologies. So it has wide range of applications, graphene. It is one of the hardest material on the earth. So it is extracted from where means graphite. Okay, now. And next one is bottom-up approach means simpler atoms are joined to form heavier atoms. That is, examples of this is Buckminster fullerenes. Call it as Buckminster fullerenes. Like this, all these carbon atoms are joined together, and we will convert these carbon atoms football shape like this. So we will arrange these carbon atoms like this in a soccer ball shape. That we call it as a Buckminster fullerenes. So these kind of two approaches are there where we are using it in the nanotechnology students. Got clarity on this? Okay, 10 to the power of minus 9 size is a new world where scientists have identified. Why it is categorized as a new world means because all these atoms, molecules are behaving in a different manner. So hence we started focusing on that. Okay, now. So recently you might have seen this regarding to this agriculture. World's first nano liquid urea was developed. Are you getting it? Have you heard about this? Nano liquid urea was developed in India. It is the world's first nano liquid urea, students. It is possible through nanotechnology only. Okay, now, like this, recently quantum dots technology is through nanotechnology only. Graphene, after the discovery of graphene in 2009, so electronic industry has been revolutionized. Have you heard about this quantum dot LEDs, QLED television technology? Quantum dots, we are using it in television technologies, QLEDs. Quantum dot LEDs. Okay, now, same quantum dots we are using it in killing of microorganisms in health sector. Same quantum dots we are using it in developing of LED bulb, lighting technologies. So in multiple ways we are using the same product, which is a nanotechnology productions. Okay, now, so that is what the approach is regarding to this nanotechnology. So understood up to this? Shall we write the introduction part of this, students? Shall we write the introduction part of this? So okay, now, write like this. Nano means 10 to the power of minus 9. 10 to the power of minus 9. Nanotechnology means study of extremely small structures. Study of extremely small structures in a physical size. A range of 1 to 100 nanometers. In a physical size range of 1 to 100 nanometers. 1 to 100 nanometers. Next one is in nanotechnology. Properties of atoms. In nanotechnology, properties of atoms, molecules, and macromolecules. Will change. Properties means physical, chemical, biological, and optical properties. Optical property. These changes at 10 to the power of minus 9 size. These changes at 10 to the power of minus 9 size. At 10 to the power of minus 9 size makes this nanotechnology as multidisciplinary as well as interdisciplinary. In nature. multidisciplinary as well as interdisciplinary in nature. Multidisciplinary means it is used in the wider range of areas. It is used in the wider range of areas with wider range of applications. Interdisciplinary means nanotechnology products as well as nanomaterials can be used in the wider manner. For example, quantum dots are the semiconducting materials used in television technologies, lightning technologies, as well as in health sector, alternative to the drugs. Friends, got understood this multidisciplinary as well as interdisciplinary means? Is it clear up to this? Okay, so that is why it is 10 to the power of minus 9 size means at that particular size, all the atoms, molecules, and macromolecules are behaving in a different manner. Okay, and what are the approaches of nanotechnology? How many approaches? What are the two methods of nanotechnology? Top-down approach, bottom-up approach. Right? Take it. Approaches of nanotechnology are one is top-down approach. Top-down approach means, what is this top-down approach? Large molecules are converted into smaller molecules. Examples of this is what? Graphene extracted from graphite. Large molecules are converted to simpler molecules or smaller molecules. Example, graphene extracted from graphite. Next one is bottom-up approach. That means smaller molecules constitute together from heavier molecules. Example is Buckminster fullerenes. So these are the two approaches what we follow in nanotechnology. And take it in nanotechnology products, nanoproducts and its applications. First we will list out all the nanoproducts. First nanoproduct is graphene. Second one, carbon nanotubes, carbon fibers. Do I need to write carbon nanotubes / carbon fibers? Okay, next one is quantum dots. Next one is Buckminster fullerenes. Next one is liposomes and dendrimers. Okay, no? So these are the liposomes and dendrimers. These are the different types of products that what we are commercially using it in the different sectors. If you see this first one is graphene, students. What is the use of this graphene? Generally, what is the structure of this graphene? Graphene has two-dimensional structure. I told you that graphene is extracted from graphite. Students. In this graphene, atoms are arranged in a hexagonal shape like this. It is of two-dimensional hexagonal shape. All these carbon atoms, it is a two-dimensional hexagonal shape. So carbon atoms are arranged in this hexagonal shape like this. In general, we can call it as honeycomb shape. Okay, it seems to be like that. Okay, no? It seems to be like this. This we call it as an hexagonal two-dimensional structure of graphene structures. So what is the specialty of this graphene? So we have extracted from the graphite. Now, graphite is generally made up of 7 to 8 layers of carbon atom, and we have extracted from it. And graphite is one of the allotrope of carbon. What is allotropes? What is an allotrope? Different forms of carbon. You know that carbon-containing compounds are known as organic compounds, and these organic compounds are generally environmental friendly in nature. Students. Carbon has a capacity to form wide range of compounds. What is the reason that carbon has a capacity to form wide range of compounds? Catenation property. That means linking property. Wide range of chain formation takes place with the help of carbon. So that we call it as an catenation property. Students. So because of that, carbon exists in different forms. Coal is one of the allotrope of carbon. That means different form of carbon. Graphite is one of the form of carbon. Diamond is one of the form of carbon. Buckminster fullerene is one of the form of carbon. These are all the natural carbon-containing compounds. Students. Are getting my point, students? So these are we call it as an allotropes. Allotropes of carbon means. So graphite is one of the allotrope of carbon. From this graphite, we are extracting what means graphene. Got it? And in this graphene, carbon atoms are arranged in the hexagonal shape like this. So like this, in hexagonal shape, carbon atoms are arranged. Got clarity on this? So what is the special properties that this graphene has? Graphene is stronger than steel, and it has a electrical conductivity more than silver. High electrical conductivity is there, as well as it is stronger than steel. When it is having such kind of properties, does it has a wide range of applications or not? Yes. It is optical. It has an optical nature, means transparent nature. Because of its transparent nature, we can use it in the manufacturing of solar panels, high efficient solar panels. We can use it in the display technologies. Can we use it in the display technologies or not? Yes, that is one application regarding to this graphene. Touch screens, optical screens. That is what the specialty of this graphene students. Because of this stronger than steel, can we use it in manufacturing industries, construction industries? We can use it in manufacturing industries as well as we can use it in the construction industries. Got it, students? Okay, now, so like this, it has a wide range of applications because of unique properties. Whereas these unique properties are not there in case of graphite, even though it is naturally existing in nature. Graphene is not natural product. It is an human induced, means human derived product. For that, after discovery of the graphene, they got Nobel Prize, students. Okay, now, so they have given Nobel Prize for this graphene also. These are the unique properties of what we call it as a graphene. Okay, now, take heading first, graphene. Yes, we can fold it. Next, I will tell you that. I will tell you, don't worry about that. So now you are seeing the curved televisions now. Earlier the shape of the television is perfect rectangular square shape. In future we can get the television technologies which we can fold like a calendars. Are getting it? So that technology is possible with the help of graphene only. So I will tell you that all that is there. Okay, now, slowly step by step I will give you every property regarding this graphene, what we call it as, what when we fold it, how it converts into what we call it as. You know, right like this. Graphite is an allotrope of carbon. Graphite is an allotrope of carbon. Allotrope of carbon. It is made up of 7 to 8 layers of carbon atoms. 7 to 8 layers of carbon atoms. So hexagonal shape, we call it as an benzene shape. If I say benzene shape, most of the people can't understand. Okay, now 7 to 8 layers of carbon atoms. Next one is a single layer of carbon atoms. A single layer of carbon atom with hexagonal arrangement. With hexagonal arrangement. Right in the bracket, honeycomb shape. Honeycomb shape. You know, honeycomb shape. In a two-dimensional manner. Is known as graphene. Graphene is not naturally existing product. Graphene is not naturally existing product. It is a human derived product. And it has following properties. One is, first one, it is 200 times stronger than steel. It is 200 times stronger than steel. It is better conductor of heat and electricity compared to copper. It is a better conductor of heat and electricity. Compared to the copper. It is transparent in nature. Right in the bracket, optical transmission. Hence, it is used in solar panels, glass manufacturing, glass manufacturing, etc. Next one is, it has a lubricating nature. Hence, use of this graphene will enhance the lifespan of engines. As well as industrial parts can also be protected from friction. Wearing and tearing of industrial parts can also be reduced. That is what friction means. Is it right or not? Because of friction, heat will be generated. Because of this friction, wearing and tearing of industrial spare parts will be there. So that is one of the huge loss to the industries. Okay, so that is there. That possibility is there here in case of this. Next one is thermal conductivity, electrical industries like this. So this, you know that silicon is one of the most popular metal because it has electrical conductivity nature. You know, and silicon is widely used in the manufacturing of electronic equipments. It is most popular metal, especially in software related products like hardware technologies or hardware products like that. Silicon plays a key role in that, and hence we call it as a most popular metal, not only in India, in the world. Okay, now, so you might have heard about Silicon Valley. In the name of silicon, they will name different communities like that. Okay, now, so but does any metal has a capacity to replace a silicon? Means That is only graphene. Graphene can perfectly replace the silicon in manufacturing of this different hardware related technologies. Okay, now, so that is what the capability of this, what we call it as an graphene structures. It has a wide range of applications, and it is one of the hardest metal on the earth. Graphene is one of the hardest metal on the earth. When it is stronger than steel, can we use it in different areas or not? Okay, now make a note of this. Due to its hardness, graphene can be used in construction industry, building and civil works, civil works means road constructions like that, civil works, because of its hardness, as well as in industries, So industries means how it is used in industries. Industries means where we can use it. Hardness industries, where it is. That's what heavy industries only, where. So okay, automobiles like that only. Where we can use it means construction of nuclear reactors, core of nuclear reactors. Are you getting my point? So where it can withstand high temperatures, where it is stronger than steel. So lifespan of this nuclear reactor will be very high or not? Yes, that is what. And another important point is where we can use it means other than this, furnaces. Okay, now where in steel manufacturing industries, furnace is very important or not? For melting of steel, iron. For melting of iron, converting into the different shapes. Furnace, we use this graphene. Right in the bracket like this. Core of nuclear reactors. Core of the nuclear reactors, right in the bracket. Where we are using means in core of the nuclear reactors. Next one is furnace. Done, students? So that is what the strongness where we are using it means. This is what regarding the applications of what we call it as an graphene, students. So this is the previous question. Graphene is frequently in the news recently. What is its importance? It is a two-dimensional material and has a good electrical conductivity. It is one of the thinnest metal but strongest metal tested so far. Okay, no? Next one is it is entirely made up of silicon and has high optical transparency. Okay, no? Next one is it can be used as a conductor electrodes required for touch screens, LCD, and organic LEDs. Answer is 1, 2, and 4. Answer is C. You know, LCD screens, LED screens, we are using it in manufacturing. This what we call it as graphene instruments. Next one is organic LEDs. I told you that carbon containing products are known as organic products now. When you use graphene, can we say it is an organic LED? Is it clear now? Okay, no? Like that. After this organic LED only, now we have developed an LED technology known as QLEDs. Now the market is flooded with QLEDs. Once upon a time, market is flooded with organic OLEDs. Now it is QLEDs. OLED means graphene based LED. QLED means quantum dot based LEDs. Okay, now where we get huge range of colors, wider range of colors. Like this, television technology has been transforming from one stage to the other with the development of technology, students. Got it? So that is what regarding to this graphene, properties of graphene, where we are using this graphene. And after this, what we call it as carbon nanotubes, carbon fibers. Take it in carbon nanotubes and carbon fibers. So what is this carbon nanotubes and carbon fibers means? So for example, if you take this paper, this is a graphene. So we have extracted this graphene from the graphite, which is made up of 6 to 7 layers. And I will take this graphene, which is a single layer, two-dimensional carbon atom, and I will fold this graphene into a cylindrical manner like this. When I fold this graphene into a cylindrical manner like this, then I will call it as what means carbon nanotubes or carbon fiber. Based on the size, I can call it as a carbon nanotubes and carbon fibers. They are nothing but carbon fibers and carbon nanotubes are nothing but the derivatives of what? Carbon atoms, which is of single layer carbon atoms, and they are the derivatives of what means graphene. This carbon nanotube size varies from, they are in different sizes. Okay. So in carbon nanotubes may be of single walled. Single walled means a single layer of graphene is folded into a cylindrical shape like this. Single layer of graphene will be folded like this. And in some cases, I will take different layers of graphene and I will fold like this. Then I will call it as an multi-layered carbon nanotubes. That means carbon nanotubes may be of single layered and carbon nanotubes may be of multiple layered. Okay, now, but whatever the properties that graphene has, carbon nanotubes also has the same properties. And tell me one thing. As I told you that graphene and carbon nanotubes are made up of carbon atoms now. Okay, now both are made up of carbon atoms only. Even though they are human derived products, basically they are made up of carbon atoms, which are organic in nature. When they are organic in nature, when they are derived from the natural products, are these products are biodegradable in nature or not? Always organic products are environmental friendly in nature. Biodegradability is possible for these products. On the other side, they are lighter in weight. On one side, they are strong in nature. Okay, now lighter in weight, strong in nature. Electrical conductivity is high, thermal conductivity is high. When such kind of special properties are there, so can we use it in wide range of industries or not? Yes. So a bench company is manufacturing a car, which is a high end of car, which is using different alloys for manufacturing of that particular car, students. But they are unable to bring two characteristics in a particular alloy. Okay, students. What is alloy means? You know that metal. So everybody has idea of regarding to this metal. Metal will have what metals has? Metal is a single chemical composition. Okay, now every metal has its own characteristic features. What is an alloy means? Alloy is a combination of two or more than two metal combinations. We call it as an alloy. Why we manufacture these alloys like this? What is the use of manufacturing of alloys like this? We want to bring desired characteristics in a single substance or object. Okay, now for that purpose we will mix different metals and we'll manufacture the alloys. Okay, now but here without mixing different metals, we are getting all these special characters, desired characters in a single metal. So are we going for any combination of metals? No, no. So we are extracting the same metal, we are using the same metals where their carbon atoms exist, and we are getting different types of applications within the same metal. On one side it is lighter in nature, on other side it is strong in nature. We want these character in manufacturing of vehicles. So all these high end of car companies are manufacturing cars which are lighter in weight, strong in nature. So when they are lighter in weight, fuel efficiency can be enhanced. Especially India like countries need these kind of vehicles. We want fuel efficient cars which are of strong in nature. Is it right or not? Okay, no? So that is because of this. These two characters perfectly satisfies the demands of Indian customers. Are you getting it? On one side we look for economy, on the other side we look for what? Safety and security protection. Okay, now, other than these carbon nanotube manufactured cars, carbon fiber manufactured cars, we won't get these two things in a particular car. These two characters are not matching. If you use carbon nanotubes, if you use carbon fibers in manufacturing of a particular car and aeroplanes, these two characteristics will match. That means it is satisfying the demands of the customers or not? Yes. So that we can use it in the manufacturing industries, such as car manufacturing industries, aeroplane manufacturing industries, and any other manufacturing we can use it. Possibility is there or not? Yes, we are currently using this. And carbon nanotubes are carbon derived products which are organic in nature, hence they are environmental friendly in nature because of degradable capacity. And next one is another important point is what means regarding to this, it can be reused, recycled. By recycling it, we can reuse these products. Means in any way, is it environmental friendly or not? Yes, it is environmental friendly in nature. And that too, when we are recycling it, when we are reusing it, manufacturing cost can also be reduced. That is what the application regarding to this carbon nanotubes. And rest of all applications are similar to like what means graphene. Okay, now the same carbon nanotubes and carbon fibers, we can use it in construction activities to enhance the strength of the buildings, to enhance the strength of the constructions or any civil works. We can use these carbon nanotubes and carbon fibers. The same carbon fibers and graphene can also be used in manufacturing of human parts, body parts like bone manufacturing. Next one is other than this bone manufacturing, other organs manufacturing. We can use this what we call it as carbon nanotubes, carbon fibers as well as graphene. We can use it. It is used in manufacturing of conductors. Generally, now are we able to store the electricity in a large bulk manner, students? If India is able to store the electricity in a bulk manner, earlier 10 years before itself, we might have attained the target of energy security. But the problem here is whatever the electricity that is generated, we have to use this electricity in a live manner. We cannot store this electricity in a bulk manner. There lies the problem here. Hence, now India is focusing on developing of high energy storage technologies. So we have batteries and capacitors, no doubt in that. But these batteries and capacitors can store electricity at a normal level, not at a bulk level. And we are looking for the technologies where we can store the electricity in a bulk manner. We are developing such kind of technologies. We are focusing on such kind of technologies. For that, separate mission was launched by the government of India. National mission for developing charging infrastructure or storage infrastructure, energy storage infrastructure. We are focusing on this ones. Why? Because in future, we use electrical vehicles. We use fuel cell vehicles. When we are depending upon electrical as well as fuel cell vehicles, we need more charging, means electricity storage technologies. We are looking for that. Okay, now, hence we are trying to use this graphene, carbon nanotubes, carbon fiber technologies. That is one of the futuristic applications of these ones, carbon nanotubes and carbon fibers. So as I told you that when it withstand high temperatures, can we use it in nuclear reactors or not? When we are using stainless steel in the core of the nuclear reactors, because of high temperatures, so corrosion effect was seen in the stainless steel also. Okay, even though it is an alloy, we have seen the corrosion effect at high temperatures. So whereas graphene, carbon nanotubes, carbon fibers can withstand high temperatures now. So these effects can be overcome. Okay, the safety and security of nuclear reactors can be enhanced or not? Yes, that is possible there. So that is what regarding to these applications of what we call it as a carbon nanotubes and carbon fibers. Okay, students, shall we write this? Okay, no? What is that? Time, 3 minutes time is there. I am aware of time. Okay, now, right. When a graphene is folded into a graphene is folded into a cylindrical manner, then it is known as carbon fiber or carbon nanotubes. These fibers and nanotubes vary in their size. You know, carbon nanotubes may be of single walled or multi-walled. Single walled nanotubes, multi-walled nanotubes. It may consist of single layer, it may consist of multiple layers. Okay, next one is. Okay. Next one is. It has following properties. Carbon nanotubes are the carbon derived products. Hence, they are biodegradable in nature. Write in the bracket, recycling and reuse is also possible. Okay, next one is. Carbon nanotubes are of lighter in weight. strong in nature, lighter in weight, strong in nature. Hence they are used in manufacturing of automobiles such as bikes and cars. You can write bicycles also, bikes and cars, as well as in aeroplane manufacturing. So now and then we are getting lightweight trains also. No? There also we can use this lightweight train technologies, fastest train technologies, lightweight, stronger train technologies, like that also we can use. Okay, no? That is what the application regarding to this. Lighter in weight, stronger in nature. Okay, no? Yes, I will stop here. Next class. I think next class will be the last class of science and technology. What is that? 2 more classes. Only nanotechnology is remaining now. Remaining all the topics I have completed. Biotechnology is not related to me. Other faculty will deal with that. No, I don't know. Ask her. Management has told me that not to cover biotechnology. Okay, na? Okay.